times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Mecole Hardman now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Deron Bland. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there instantly. As he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to the well again. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with a 3rd and 9. Dak off the play fake. Complete out to the right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys would take the lead with a score. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go! Right take!
Dak now from the gun. It's caught, Ferguson. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Before that play clock can expire, Mike McCarthy finds an official and calls timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Gay's kick is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Penalty moves him closer, and they're going to try to convert this one on 4th. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson. The 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Short kick here, fielded at the 15. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to the air, Prescott after that pick. He's gonna push one deep down there. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
23. Hey, 15. Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Right side.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Yellow. Right side.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Throwing on first is Prescott. On the move, headed right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find a first.
Kill.
Throwing again is Dak. He's in trouble, and the Chiefs bring him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He's back to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt, and they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He finds Kelce running the slant. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. That pass is complete to Kelce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
15, 15. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Attack, attack!
Again, Mahomes to throw. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We're good.
Working quickly here. Here's a give up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. He'll throw it. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Back to throw it. Rolling out to his left. They did it! He made the interception! Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah, here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll hold him up after a short carry to the 44. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Back to throw. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Here's the handoff. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide in.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go, 46. 46.
Throwing now. And he catches it to tie this game in the final minute. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take the lead on that successful kick. recovery now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Tie down these two, tie down these two. Easy, 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 easy. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson kicks it off. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go.
Plowing up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wait, take.
Handoff now to the receiver. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse.